will be coming down. Welcome again. Thank you again for being here with us. Quite a special flight. Not short distance, but we're really going to go far and back, but really exciting. Thank you for all the comments that you've been passing on to us. Some of you that have been already very active in social media. Again, thank you very, very much. Some of the pictures that you've been posting. Again, thank you. Now, this part of the journey today is a chance for me to tell you about other things. We've been on the ground talking about what's happening on the ground. Now it's time to talk about what's happening in the air. Now, I've got a cheat sheet, so I want to make sure that I cover everything that we need to cover because we've got a lot to talk about. Before that, you will see a couple of uniformed guys, pilots, walking around. There is one, Captain Riley. He is the boss of all of the pilots, and therefore he is the pilot that knows the most about pilots, the most about this airplane, and the most about the history of great flying in British Airways. So please ask him any question you like, and he'll tell you again everything about this airplane, where we're going, and how we got here, particularly around this technology that we're flying, our latest technology, the 787-9. Now, beyond that, I think it's important that we continue emphasizing what you're seeing today. A lot of the things that you're not seeing today is the tremendous safety record that we have. And that's something that we will always find small corner very quickly to emphasize. We are very committed. BA is always being tremendously committed to safety. Our special guest today, Terry Wirtz, came to one of our safety sessions, and thank you very much, a few months ago, and got to witness how we actually manage a lot of the aspects around safety. Now, beyond that, let's talk about comfort. So some of you have gone to the front of the airplane, have seen our most luxurious first class. Please come and see the product when you can. We've set up 2 seats with beds, so you can see what the sleeping experience is up there. But beyond that, we want to tell you about the plans for investing in Club World. And before you ask me personally, as some of you have already, yes, we have made a decision to move away from these club seats that you're sitting in. The British Airways was the first airline, as you know, that offered a lie flat seat many years ago now. We were very proud of that invention. It all started with first class, for those of you that know the story. But the time has come for us to change. This has been a tremendously innovative product, but we're falling behind some of our competitors. So the decision has been made. We are going to move to a different seat. It's going to take a little bit of time, and unlike other competitors of ours, we're not going to oversell. We're going to slowly tell you as we make the decisions. But if there's one attribute that we absolutely committed to as part of a new club proposition by British Airways would be to have a full aisle access. We must have an all-aisle access for all passengers at the moment. As you can see, we've got these middle seats here, which require you to go by. In this airplane, actually, it's quite comfortable. In some of the other airplanes that we have, it depends how long your legs are. That makes it more or less difficult. But yes, we are committed to a new club seat, and we will take some time to come back to you with all the details of how we manage that. In the meantime, we have committed £400 million. We made this public last November at our investors conference, but we didn't really go out to market very much. We are going to market today, £400 million of investment around the club experience. And we are going to change the overall quality and the overall presentation of food and drink to start with. You're going to see some of that today. You're not going to see all of it because of the length of our flight. We would require a couple of hours to really drive you through everything. But you will see the examples, not just the quality and the type of food that we're offering, but how it is presented. We believe that we can make a step change on that and really make it significantly different than what we were doing before and what most of our competitors do. The second thing we like to emphasize is we've been getting a lot of feedback from our customers about sleeping, something as simple as sleeping. We have seen some of our competitors also talking about sleeping, but in our case, there's something that we can address immediately. And the first thing that we're going to do is to change the service routine in order to maximize the number of sleep hours. If you come from Boston to Heathrow, and the winds are working in our favor, the actual amount of time of that flight is not that long. It's just over 5 hours. And what we want to do is change the actual service routine of how we serve the food and do everything else in the cabin to make sure that we have the longest period of quiet time. I'm not sure if we have all the statistics behind it, but we are looking at trying to maximize that. And in a typical flight from New York to Heathrow, we would be expecting a minimum of 5 hours of actual rest, dark environment, no noise, less movement, etc., so that our passengers can sleep. Beyond that, we are totally committed to introducing a new set of soft products, pillows, duvets, blankets, eyeshadows, earbuds, all new coming through to our product range for Club. This will create a completely different cabin ambience from what we have today. And this is the objective of the first phase of our new Club product. Brand new, bigger, larger, better quality, better presented catering, and then a new cabin ambience experience, putting the emphasis on sleep. We expect the new linens to come through from August, and we expect the new catering to come in a bit earlier than that. In September, we will roll out the restaurant-style premium dining service, and this will be taking inspiration on a lot of the restaurant experiences that we've been consulting. We're going to introduce this service first between Heathrow and New York, and from there on we will be rolling it across the rest of the routes and the rest of the club seats in our network. Now, in terms of cabin experience, there's nothing like actually experiencing it. So the first thing that we're going to do over the next few minutes is to come out and give you a sample of the range of some small tasting plates of what this new catering is going to look like. I believe that we're going to have the actual presentation. You will see that it's different. We are going to be driving away from large trays that come with food, and rather than that, set up a table and actually bring in trolleys that have been specifically designed to deliver a service from which we will be picking stuff, great food to serve to you. Now I'm going to come back to you after you've had a chance to taste this, to answer other additional questions and to tell you about a couple of other exciting things that are coming also in the cabin. That was speech number 2. More to come. Enjoy the tasting and have a great flight. Take a look at the map. We are going north. I'll see you a little bit farther north. Thank you.